The sun barely peeked over the horizon when Olamide jolted awake, reality slapping him across the face, several times whispering the words, jobless, unemployed. He quickly grabbed his phone, his fingers flying across the screen, searching for walk-in job interviews near me. The results are jobs asking for 4 to 6 months experience. Internships with the words, you will gain experience in the salary section. Marketing job. Salary depends on how much you can beg customers. Olamide sighed. The streets were not smiling. He eventually settled on 4 interviews he could attend after 3 hours of searching. When he stood up to prepare for the day, he saw Eshu sitting on the chair, watching him like an interesting specimen. Olamide barely blinked. At this point, the god's sudden appearances no longer faced him. Soon, he was standing before his broken mirror, raising his chin like a man who had conquered life and said, I am educated, I am employable, I will not be humbled today. He dusted off the only decent shirt he had left and ironed his trousers, like he was heading for a Forbes cover shoot. His CV was crisp, his confidence restored. Today, the job market wasn't going to see him coming. Eshu, now lounging on the mattress like a king overseeing his kingdom yawned. Do you really want to do this? They will tell you to drop your CV and we will get back to you, he said. Olamide snatched his CV, responding, I refuse to be discouraged. Eshu smirked. All right now. The first company looked promising. Toll gates, security at the entrance, an actual receptionist. Olamide felt good. Then he stepped inside. Hundreds of job seekers stood, sweating under the scorching sun, CVs in hand, eyes filled with the same desperate hope. The queue stretched into oblivion. When Olamide finally reached the desk, a tired-looking staff member collected his CV without even glancing up. He told Olamide, drop it, we'll call you. Olamide hesitated before he said, sorry, when should I expect the call? The man gave him a blank stare. We will call you. From the side, a guy leaned in and whispered, Omo, it be like saying an audio job with this, so nobody go call you. Olamide blinked, asking, then why is everyone still submitting CVs? The guy shrugged. We dey play hope like Baba Jebu. Say maybe if it no be audio job. The second company gave him a glimmer of hope. The office looked decent. Inside, a well-dressed man welcomed him with a smile. Olamide sat, hopeful. Then came the bombshell. To secure this role, you must pay 20,000 naira for training. Olamide blinked. I will pay you to train me? The interviewer folded his hands. Don't say it like that. See it as an investment towards your future. Olamide said nothing. He cannot afford it. So, he simply stood up and walked out. His second loss of the day. As soon as Olamide got to the third interview, he knew it was a scam. The hiring manager confirmed Olamide's thoughts when he said that you will work Monday to Sunday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Salary is 30k. He was losing hope, but maybe the next one would be what he was looking for. After all, it was a job seminar. At the end of the seminar, a well-dressed man approached him. He said, Bro, have you run your CV for one company? Just drop 50k for my oga. Olamide stared at him before walking away. He would have loved to pay if he could afford it. The only thing he has is a free lodge and cowries. Olamide returned home, looking like Lagos had personally dragged him through trenches. Eshu was waiting with the grace of a god unbothered by mortal suffering. So, how was the conquering of the job market? What do you think? Olamide responded, I went out unemployed, but came back unemployed, angry and exhausted. After a brief silence, Olamide's eyes landed on the cowries. His frown deepened. Why had Eshu given him those in the first place? Eshu, you are a god. I am your servant, and Sakpa don't chop me. Help your boy with money now. Eshu grinned. We paid you. You can start filling in the answer to the questions in the book we gave you if you need more money. Olamide East. You mean cowries? What am I supposed to do with that? Sew them on a blouse? Eshu said nothing, and soon, Olamide turned on his bed to sleep. It has been a long day. Eshu leaned in, smirking. If only you are a man of vision, you would have discovered that the cowries we gave you are rare. Collectors will pay 2 million each at the minimum. Olamide's eyes snapped open instantly.